Harrington Grove, here we are. This is fantastic. I cannot wait for you to see this house. This house is on Eaglesfield Drive. We're in the Vale. If you're familiar with Harrington Grove, you know it's broken into different parts of the neighborhood. This neighborhood specifically is the Vale. We are so close to the playground, the clubhouse, and the pool that are all part of the HOA. And that is right out the back gate. You'll see that in just a little bit. But let me tell you a little bit about this house and why I'm so excited. If you're familiar with Harrington Grove, again, you kind of know what the neighborhood is made of, what the houses are like. This one, 3-bedroom, 2.5 baths, but it's the updates, and some of them you'll see, some you won't even notice, that make this one so special. Hardy plank siding outside. Roof was done in December of 21. Heat exchangers were replaced on the furnace just a couple of weeks ago. So it really is in great shape and ready to go. And that's money that you don't have to spend. And as a homeowner, particularly if you're getting started, that's just a huge savings and something that you don't have to worry about for many, many years to come. 1,660 square feet, hardwoods everywhere downstairs, been painted, ceilings, walls, and trim inside, and new carpet. Come on in, let's take a look. Coming inside now, and again, you heard me say how excited I was for you to get to see it. I'm gonna stop right here at the front door for just a split second. You head upstairs, of course, there's a powder room there, laundry closet there. Dining room is this way and family room that way. But straight behind us is the breakfast area, so you've got a view of that when you come in the front door. And with the bay window, it really is kind of a welcoming sort of look coming inside. And then the kitchen, and I've had a lot of meals in this kitchen. I knew the seller of it very, very well. And just phenomenal cook. So there's a ton of counter space in here. The appliances are by and large new. The fridge is the fridge is relatively new. The dishwasher less than 2 years. The stove less than 2 years. So all those things like we talked about outside with appliances and just expenditures as a homeowner, those are things that you're not facing for a good amount of time going forward, which is great. Talked about the hardwoods everywhere downstairs, smooth ceilings too. That's something we hadn't talked about yet. But then coming over to the family room, and I want you to see that area. It's a front to back family room, so you've got a lot of space over here that is great. A wood burning fireplace, which is just kind of fun for that crackling fall night when you just want to throw a couple logs in there. And if you really want to get adventurous, you can do s'mores even on the fireplace inside. A lot of natural light in here. These doors that go out onto the deck are French doors, so they both open. A really good sized deck out there, a fenced backyard, and this, as we said up front, backs to the greenway, and there's a gate back there, so the easiest way to get to the playground or the pool or the clubhouse or right out there, or if you just want to go for a walk in the neighborhood and stay off the streets, you've got the greenway right there. Just walk out the back door through the gate and off you go. We've gotten to the top of the stairs now, and you've got a lot of good space up here. It's not crowded when you get to the top of the stairs where you just kind of feel scrunched. What do I do now? Which is great. The primary, and we'll get in there in just a moment, is kind of where you are. And then you've got a full bath here that services the 2 secondary bedrooms, both with great closet space in them. But one thing that's unique, particularly in a home of this size, you don't expect to find 2 linen closets. And this has 2 of them in the hallway here, which is great. But I want you to see the primary. With a 1,660 square foot home, you don't expect to see a room with this kind of space. Vaulted ceiling is great. Walk-in closet with all kinds of storage in there. And then the ensuite primary bath has a dual vanity, a large soaker tub, and a stand-up shower. So you've got a lot of space in there and enough for 2 people to be able to maneuver in there where you're not just on top of each other. So it really lives much larger than the square footage is on this home. I've been in a good many homes in this neighborhood, and it's a great neighborhood, and there are a lot of good floor plans. I will tell you, I'm a little bit partial to this one just because of the space in it. Closing it out now, we've gotten outside, and I want you to be able to see this really is a large deck. If anybody ever had the vision of putting a screen porch on this house, it would be really, really easy to do. But I want you to get a sense of the space up here because it is a really good space. Again, the French door is coming off of the family room out here. You see the bay window from the breakfast area there. And then look back here. Leaves are not on the trees yet. They're starting to bud, but when you look back here, you look at the privacy that this home has. And the gate to get to the greenway is right there. So again, playground right that way, clubhouse and pool all within walking distance right here. Just the situation of where this home is, how it's positioned within the neighborhood, it is so hard to replicate this, and I don't know that it can be done. Maybe just 2 or 3 houses right here in a row, but other than that, it's so hard to replicate this. It really is a special home, and I can't wait for you to see it. As always, all you've got to do is give us a call. We are never further away than that, and it would be our honor and privilege to share and show this home to you.